I'm Shay Ash. I'm the founder of the Norristown Project, and we're here on Moore Street in Norristown, cleaning up the area where we have our volunteers out here. We're doing different cleanup projects in Norristown to restore the image, to get volunteers together, get the community together to work together to clean up their area.
The reason I came out today is to try to make Norristown look nice. I think we're looking at some of the more lesser travel blocks and making them look a little bit nicer.
We're out here just picking up trash, de-weeding the sidewalks, and trying to make one area at a time look better in our hometown of Norristown.
Because Norristown is dirty and it needs to be clean.
It's important to give back to the community so that everyone chips in, maybe help clean up. Everybody does a little bit here, a little bit there, then it'll be nice and cleaned up and we won't worry about all this trash everywhere.
They remove weeds, sweep the sidewalks, remove any trash that may be in the area. So just a general basic cleaning.
We were out here cutting the trees down, landscaping, cleaning different areas of the neighborhood, as you can see, and just helping out in the community. Just a good deed that we all out here and just giving back to the community. I think that's a blessing of its own.
We're going to go around picking up trash, and there's certain properties where we'll plant seeds and stuff like that. Just pretty much trying to make Norristown a better place for the younger generations.
Just growing up in Norristown, I've always seen people give it a negative image. Norristown has never had any positive things, so there's a lot of positive things that are going on in Norristown that are overshadowed by the negative. So one thing I wanted to do was create something to eliminate all the the clutter in Norristown, to get rid of the dirt. Just to restore the image of Norristown and have the sense of pride in their neighborhood come back.
Well, I think it's really important because to be a proper and active citizen, you have to understand what's going on in your community. And for me as an educator, especially in civic engagement, it's important to be a part of what your community does day in and day out, how you obtain it, but also how you can make the changes of what you want it to be in the future. So by being out here and physically doing the work, you're really making that change yourself.
Doing this for my community, I care about my community and the way it looks, and kind of upset the way it is, so I'm here to make a difference.
I think it's important for community members to give back to their community and to help to beautify where they live.
I'm of the opinion that the way that things can improve in our neighborhoods and our communities is that we practice love, and loving our community is a far more effective means than being afraid of our community or running away from it. And so that's the choice that I want to make.
I'm out here from Philadelphia serving. I moved up Norristown, out here serving my community, little community service, good deeds. I think this neighborhood really needs an improvement, and see the kids and everybody out here making a difference. That's a good thing out here.
Each week when we do the projects, the volunteers decide on the next project. So that's one thing I wanted to do, was the volunteers that do attend the cleanups, they pitch ideas for the future projects. So if they see an area that needs to be cleaned, they come out and volunteer their time, and then they pitch the idea, and then we decide on it as a group, and then we move to that as our next projects.
Yeah, I think this is great. I think Shay Ash has started something that's very good. It's much needed around town.
Every little bit helps, and cleaning up a block, pulling some weeds, working with people in the neighborhood to do some of that is one block at a time is a very effective way, to my thinking, to see some positive change in our community.
D&T Landscaping is a Norristown-based business. We've been in business for the last 3 years, and hopefully many more years in the borough of Norristown. We donated 20 yards of natural brown mulch, and it was provided by Philly Mulch in Philadelphia by Franny.
The residents working with the municipalities or the leaders to do a better job in the community to make it better.
So I put postings online asking for volunteers. I go to different outlets to try to get people to volunteer their time.
I guess to to get involved is to visit the Facebook page that was established for the group.
All the volunteers that are here, they're here because they want to. It's not because they have to. They're all here because they want to see Norristown change. So I looked around to see who shared the same vision for a better Norristown, like me. So, and then from there, I went had them volunteer and have them spread the word from that.
I got involved in this. My friend Shay Ash, the person who started this, he had put something on Facebook about that he was starting up the Norristown Project, he called it. And so I was curious, and I asked him what it was about, and he told me that pretty much we were doing a bunch of cleanup around Norristown, and we're trying to, I guess, defunkify Norristown, if you will.
The reason why we donated the mulch to the Norristown Project is because we're all residents of this borough. I lived here for 37 years of my life, and as you can see, it's not well taken care of. So we want to spruce it up a little bit and make it how Norristown used to be when we were growing up as kids.
I just thought it was so cool that someone from around here would start something like that, so that's why I decided to come out and join.
So it's a big community effort. Everybody's got to take a part, and even if it's not your block, you can still be a part of that big change.
The hopes for our cleanup project is that we're going to start the cleanup. So we do the cleanup, we'll help the residents out, and then from there we hope that the residents maintain their areas.
So we're trying to encourage people and renters and homeowners to do better at upkeep with their houses and their properties. So we figured lead by example, and we'll do the right thing, and hopefully others will join in.
Then at least people will come out here and see that everybody's, working together to clean up Norristown and try to join in.
And I think hopefully the neighbors will respond and try to continue to keep it up.
But I think the key is to continue to get neighbors to come out, participate, clean up. Basic things. Pull out a broom, even if you rent or own, doesn't really matter. Pull out a broom, sweep up the garbage, and respect the area that you live.
We're really hoping that people will see us out here doing the labor and will be inspired themselves, and maybe they can start coming out on a weekly basis and cleaning it up too. And hopefully they'll also join us in future cleans at other locations.
But I hope that everyone will continue to come out to clean, continue to do what they have started, and just beautify Norristown.
So even if it's picking up trash when you go outside to go to your car or coming from your car, just pick up a couple pieces of trash a day just to keep your area clean, pull the weeds and everything. That's what we wanted to do, was to help the residents out so they can maintain their properties.
Slow process, but it can happen. We have to get going and get a broom and do something.